We're at day 75, Easter Monday, and we're heading up to Wilpena, which you just saw the sign is 54 kilometers away. Charna driving, it'll take us about 5 minutes to get there. We're going to be doing a walk today. It's a bit overcast.
And cold.
And cold, yeah. It's only supposed to get to 20 degrees today.
But that's good temperature for walking.
Good temperature, yeah, for walking. Just wish maybe there was a bit more sun to burn off some of the cloud cover to make the pound that much more spectacular, but it'd still be lovely to see anyhow.
Yeah, but it's early in the morning too. It's only 5 to 9, so it'll burn off.
Oh, there's confidence for you. Last night we had sausages that were yummy. And we watched a good movie called The Holdovers.
That was really good.
It was a real sleeper movie. Didn't know anybody in it, but it was just very good. So, anyways, it was a good one. Good day yesterday. Oh, bump.
So it's 9:45 and we're getting ready to start our walk. Neil, would you like to say, is it showing up there?
Well, it is. We're going to be doing the Hills Homestead walk, and then we're doing the Wangara lookout hike, which is basically
an extension
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about 7.8 kilometers, 3 hours return. For us, probably 4 with taking pictures.
Oh yeah. Take our time.
We've got, it's bloody cold. My hands are actually cold. But we've got our fly nets, we've got everything we need, and we're off. And because we're here early enough, we actually scored a car park.
Yes.
Which yesterday was difficult to do. Beautiful trees on the trail. Great colors. Yep. And the trees are numbered. Or at least, yep, this one is as well. Wonder why, we'll have to ask when we get back. We've decided not to stop and read the informative signs, etc. on the way up because there's not that many people right now. So I'd like to get up to the top while there's not a lot of people to get some good pictures, and we'll look at the signs and all that on the way back. It's a nice trail, nice and wide. It's nice that it's not paved, but it's hard packed. So you're not walking through the scrub and getting burrs in your socks. Because we didn't bring gaiters with us this time. On the tree there. Oh, it's just gone. The contrast in vegetation on this side of the trail, it's the river gums, and on this side there's none. Interesting. Take a look at that baby. And look at this tree. Now that's a tree.
Be home for lots of things.
Oh, lots of critters would be in there. It is so hard to believe that that is alive.
Like half of it's been burnt away.
Yeah. And here we go for scale. Like, wow. These are about as big as those giant trees in WA.
The tingle trees.
Girth-wise, they're pretty close to the tingle tree. Look at that. That's like something out of a fairy tale. Babes in Toyland. It's so dry around here. It's surprising to come across this water in the middle of the... And again, it's a road. Basically, the trail is on a road. I imagine eventually it narrows down. But, they must have had some rain recently. Well, here we go. Here's the source of the water.
Quite a big pool.
Yes. Very neat. Immaculately tidy. And it's lovely to see no litter. Yeah, I think we just heard a tree branch fall. And get a load of this puppy. Beautiful colors. Hope you can hear the birds in the background. This has to be like about 600 years old, 800 years old.
Oh, look at how big it is around.
Look at the girth.
Right here, this looks like man-made rock, something you find in a Taronga Zoo, something like that, for rock wallabies to bounce around on.
Yeah. We actually could have taken a shuttle bus this far. This is where the shuttle bus picks you up from the pound, and now we go on to walking tracks.
This way. Careful we don't get ambushed in the pasture.
Just to give you a little example of what the trail's like. It's beautiful. Got a little bridge there. There's actually a fair bit of water in here.
Getting more blue sky, babe.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect for when we get up top. Ah, we've got emus on the trail.
Yeah. In behind the big one, it looks like there's some smaller ones, so they might follow out the parent. They're quite a ways in the distance.
Oh, they aren't very much together.
Oh, that's
Cool tree.
bet you that's a home for some critter.
Yeah, betcha. Ah, if you were stuck out here in the bush, I think I'd crawl in there to get out of the weather.
Join.
There we go. Just a second. This is Hill's Homestead. And trees there.
What do you think, Vicky? Your new place? Little country retreat?
I think you'd have to do a little bit of renovating to this one as well, Vicky.
Oh, wow.
What a beautiful sculpture. Or carving, or whatever you want to call it. Really quite sobering when the original settlers basically took over the land. The Aboriginals were counted as livestock, not as people, and they had to have permission to marry. If they wanted to try assimilate into white man's society, they were issued with a dog tag, and they needed to have that to be able to get a job or get food or anything. Pretty sad. well worth the hike to get up here. Look at the beautiful colors down there. In case I didn't say so, this is Wilpena Pound. Yes. It's just this big round enclosure of mountains. And it is very windy.
Oh yeah, it's hard to maintain a steady hand today.
Look at the formations, the rock and the cliff there. This is just the other side of the pound.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just going to say how lucky that we got this to ourselves. People coming down, probably coming up now, but
Yeah.
all ours.
We've had the whole top to ourselves. It's been brilliant. So this is the lower pound, the lower lookout. Still pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Down there is Hill's Homestead. So we're heading back now via the top track, which I don't think a lot of people do. I think they just head back to the shuttle bus.
Yeah.
So hopefully there won't be many people here.
Be nice.
We've got emus coming straight along the path. Are they going into the bush, or are they?
I'm watching for them. They're going or not.
Still on the path?
Coming towards you to say hi. Don't know.
No. Just blow flies off my arms.
Two of those things that hang down.
I think they're like wings, like the remains of wings. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's my dashing husband
Yes.
in his latest fashion apparel.
It's a must accessory item for this territory.
Yes, indeed. So basically the whole upper trail going back to the pound to the visitor center is roadway, but it's still nice. So Casino was a famous photographer from the early 1930s, I think it was, who made these, loved photographing these river gums. So there's a tree named in his honor called the Casino tree. Look at the girth of that. So this is the Casino tree, and it's called the Spirit of Endurance. So Sorry about the jerkiness. My hat's just blowing off, so I'm trying to grab it. It's very windy right now. And it's an impressive backdrop where the tree is.
It is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Right there. This tree is pretty bloody special as well. And that one. Heading up to look at some rock art, hopefully.
No camping.
Impressive cliffs there.
Oh yeah. Stunning.
Well, we did think that this was just, you know, maybe 20 meters in, but it's 3 kilometers. I'm thinking, didn't feel like doing another walk today, but I guess we are. Well, so far it's been a bit of a climb. So hopefully it's worth it. And thank God for the fly nets.
Oh, you've got that right.
And the trekking poles.
Oh.
Well, it's a climb, but it's a pretty climb. And everywhere is a picture.
How good is that?
Even if there is no rock art, this is beautiful. Look at that sheer face there. And the trail's leveling out a little bit, which is good.
Nice.
For a while anyway.
Unusual.
Yay! It's flat and slightly downhill for a ways. Woohoo! Corey and Linda, we made it.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a hard old slog.
That's a bit like that, wasn't it? And I sometimes...
Yeah, so I don't know if that stick figure is old or new, that somebody's just scratched it on there. It surprises me that it's not fenced off, so anybody could just do whatever.
Yeah.
Well, thank heavens we found this one, because we were very underwhelmed with the other one. And this makes more sense. So all the marks, like the lines, black lines, signify the number of people who were here at a gathering.
Apparently.
Supposedly. That's what we've been told. So what do you think, Corey and Linda?
Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah. I'd love to know what a lot of this signifies.
Some of it looks so new, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You wonder how old it actually is.
I'm glad it's fenced off.
I don't know if you can see anything through the wire, but really cool rock. Look at this. You can understand why they would have drawn under here. It would have had some kind of spiritual significance, I would have thought. Just magnifying it. I'm assuming that's a goanna. Super impressive rock.
Isn't it? Yeah. What a great location.
Yeah, I was just going to say, in a great setting. And there's the trail to head back. So we should be joining up with the other path shortly. Hallelujah, the trail goes down from here. Most of the way, I think. Another superb view.
Oh, good.
See the trail down there? That's what it's like. It's been mostly rocky. Super glad we brought our trekking poles with us.
Oh, yes.
Interestingly enough, the highest peak of the Flinders Ranges, excuse me, commemorates females.
Were they female astronauts?
No, the female serpent.
Oh.
In our scientific quest, with all of our research, etc., to find out which flycatcher is best, the most effective.
Yeah.
We have the Aldi one, and we have
I
the.
will demonstrate to you. This was
So
left.
hold on a sec. I don't want to see that one yet. So we were away for the day,
Yes.
and when we came back,
We left both of our flycatchers just on the tongue of the trailer, so they were both in the same situation.
Yes.
Same place. So this is the Aldi one, and you can see it's
okay,
got
yeah, keep it. Yep.
quite a few flies down there. And then to compare, this is the Bunnings one.
Don't come too close because it can. Look at that. That
There's
is
nothing left. That's
full,
solid flies.
full of flies.
So there's the comparison between.
Much as I hate to say that Bunnings beat Aldi's, Bunnings beat Aldi's.
Hands down.
Hands down. So here we have our $13
Yes.
little slab of cheese.
And our $5 bubbles.
Yes, $5
go-
bubbles going
to go
with
with
it.
it. In the Nullabar. Whoa!
Ooh. Oh dear. Must be more careful when we're pouring my sweet.
Oh, that's what happens when you're pouring very expensive bubbles.
Or when you're concentrating on expensive cheese and crap bubbles.
In the stubby holder.
I love our stubby holders. Yes, so this was we bought at the venison, or did I already say that? The venison factory. And we've had a big day. We've walked, what, about 10 kilometers today?
Oh, more than that.
Oh, more than that. And
I would walk 100 kilometers. Oh, no, sorry.
But again, most of it was uphill, both ways. So it was a pretty...
And I had to bash the polar bears in the face with a binder, a 3-ring binder.
So we're rewarding ourselves with a nice slice of cheese.
Yes.
And we were going to watch
Oh, yeah.
this new game show on the ABC, but turns out that the Pope has died. So
Yeah.
how sad for those who are Catholic or who revered him, or...
Yeah, it is sad. I just hope that they put into position a younger person this next time.
that will last longer.
Maybe Donald Trump will take it over.
That's right. And maybe Donald Trump will decide who will become
Well,
the
no,
next
he'll
Pope.
become the Pope.
Ah,
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I think that'll happen.
Okay.
Yeah. And Katy Perry will celebrate.
well, Katy Perry...
Oh
will
no,
take-
she'll be in outer space. She's an astronaut
Yeah,
now.
she's an astronaut now.
Yeah. Ha. As Carol, our yoga instructor, would go.
Yes.
Ha. Interesting point. For those of you who have actually been watching, is there anything different today? Send in your answers and we will call them.
Okay. Day 74,
million.
I think it is. Or maybe 75. I think we're on an angle as well.
We are. So if we just do this,
Okay.
it all works out.
We just had our beautiful $13 little tiny slab of cheese.
Yeah.
Underwhelmed, but what a great day.
Oh.
And I'd like to put on record, thank you, sweetie, for a beautiful day.
Thank you. No. We've had such a great time here.
Yeah.
The Flinders Ranges are an absolute must for if you've got an RV, or even you could just fly in and to spend 4 or 5 days here. But you could actually spend a week or two just in the Flinders.
Oh, easy. And we've only touched the southernmost. We haven't hit the north of the Flinders.
The Never Nevers. We've touched the Never. No, we haven't touched the Never Nevers.
No.
Oh.
Behave yourself.
Behave yourself. Yeah.
But yeah, we've just touched the small portion of it, and absolutely have loved it.
Yeah, I would think that no matter who you are, if you came here, you would be gobsmacked.
I agree. And if you're willing to just get a little bit out of your comfort zone and go for some really good walks.
Yeah. Wear that dress, Andrew.
Neil.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, like today, after our first walk, which was, hang on, what was our first walk?
7K.
Was it 7? Oh, that's right. It was up into Wilpena Pound, and it was stunning. And when we finally got down, we thought, no, that's it. That's seen us for the day. We're just going to go home, back to base camp, and open a bottle of bubbly and chill. But we wanted to stop at this rock art lookout that the young Indigenous girl at
the Wilpena Pound Information Center.
She was gorgeous. Yeah. She was so vibrant and full of life.
Yeah, just a great
so
gal.
effusive about her culture and what we should see.
She was infectious, I think.
She was. Yeah. So we thought, oh, we'll pull off here. It might take maybe 15 minutes. And so we got out of the car, and did we? I don't even think we had our our fly screen nets on.
No, because we thought it was going to be about 100 meters, take a snap and come back. And then there was a guy that came in before us in a Land Cruiser, and I saw him go up to something and came back and get some bottles of water. And I just said, matey, how far? 3K.
3K. We're thinking, oh, we've just done a 7K. But then I thought, no, have to go and see this. And again, part of it was because of our really dear friends Corey and Linda. Just wanted to show respect for his Indigenous heritage and to go and see the site.
Yeah, but we also Libby has some
that's right.
heritage,
Libby
and
does
Stuart,
as well.
and there's
Stuart,
probably other friends that we don't know about, but just respect for the area.
And we were really glad we did, even though we were buggered, and not in the physical sense.
No, don't do that. Yeah.
Just very tired.
Yeah.
But yeah, so today's been another really, really good day.
Fantastic day, and we're using our trekking poles. Thank God we had them.
Oh, thank God we brought them.
Yeah.
The trekking poles, so a must, and I've been bitching about the flies all along, and the flies are horrific, like they are horrendous. Behave yourself. But I don't want that to put anybody off of coming here. If you're prepared, if you have good walking shoes, trekking poles.
So hang on. These are the must-haves.
Oh gosh, yeah.
These are the must-haves, according to Neil and Charna. Really good footwear for walking over rocks and that sort of stuff. You don't have to have the $12,000 boots. Just something that's supportive and good.
And actually, my Keens, which are my great hiking boots, we couldn't find, and yours as well. We couldn't find heading out on this trip. And we went to Big W.
Target, Big W, whatever.
And bought a pair of, like, I think my Slazengers, is that what
something like that, yeah.
I think I paid $20 for them.
She loves them.
They've been fine. They've been really good, really supportive. I'm digressing.
Yeah. So we got good footwear, right? Trekking poles, we swear by them.
Yep, 100%.
Right? Yep. And we have to have water. You've got to have water.
And a fly net.
And a fly net. Doesn't matter how dorky you look. And we're so old now. Apparently, we're the elderly, apparently, according to the uncle.
We're the elderly.
It doesn't matter. Wear the bloody fly net because you're not sucking them in as you're huffing up the hill. You're not getting in the corners of your eyes because they go for the moisture.
They're not
up your
going
nose.
up your nose.
Up your yin yang. Wow.
And it was funny today too because coming down from the walk in the pound, as we're coming down and we're coming across me, we got our dorky fly nets on, and like
we had
so many people go
3 or 4 groups of people in a row come walking past us and they go, that looks like a good idea. And they go, that looks like a good idea.
And again too, in a lot of the video, you may see something buzzing across the screen that you think is whatever. It's a fly.
It's a fly, yeah. So I was thinking about, as we're walking today, it reminded me of Nepal in a way. You know?
Okay.
So you got this little trail, but you don't have donkeys.
Oh,
No.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. There's no snow-capped mountains.
No, so
No.
what's reminding you of Nepal?
Well, I had my trekking poles, and it was a track,
Oh, okay.
but it sort of reminded me of that.
Close enough.
Yeah. No, it did
Yep.
for a while.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, it was a really, really good day.
Yeah, great day. And at the end of the day, came back here, and it's only like it got to 19 degrees or something today. It was, and there was a wind, so it felt like 1,000
40
minus.
below. No,
Yeah.
no, it was really quite cold.
Yeah. So tomorrow is relocation day.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
I really like the staying in one spot.
It's a good thing to do, stay in one spot. Yeah. So when I get the money that Katy Perry has, I'm not going to go to outer space. I'm just going to hire people to take my caravan to places and I can just jet in.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. So we will talk to you.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Emus.
Oh.
Like emus, we've seen emus everywhere. But what's really cool is when you're walking along, and there was one point today where we were walking along and I could see through the trees emus on the trail. I was thinking, wow.
Yeah, they're just out there.
Yep.
Yeah. So we've been lucky because most days we've seen the coat of arms, the kangaroos and the emus.
Kangaroo,
Yeah. And then, we went out to that, what was that tree?
The Casino tree?
Fella was a famous photographer at the turn of the century, and he took this picture of this tree that became famous, blah, blah. So we went out there, which took another tree picture because Charna likes her tree.
I'm sorry, I know you haven't noticed this, but I'm absolutely blown away with the trees. And they remind me of Babes in Toyland.
Yes.
Look up Babes in Toyland. Get the video and watch it.
Do myself a favor and look it up because she's going to ask you about it.
Oop.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Betty Bye for Babes in Toyland. Yeah. Okay, so I guess tomorrow we will check in, let you know how the trip went. Yep. It's my turn again, even though I'm from the opposite side today.
Toodles.
I might have to come underneath and go like that and go. Whoo.
Now, why is it recording again?
Why did it do that? Did we not record any of that?
We'll find out. Oh, we would not be happy.
I would not be happy.
Okay.
All right, now it's Charna's turn. Desert.
Pardon me?
I am pretending it's the Sahara Desert.
It's bloody cold.
Well, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's not very hot.
It's bloody cold. I'm not videoing anymore. I'm going back inside where it's nice and warm because we have our air conditioning.
We're plugged into power.
Yes.
So we have reverse cycle.
You betcha. Bye.
Go, George.
Yes, it is so nice and warm in here.